So back in the studio, so I got like a lot more organized and clean in here. I still got like a small stack in the middle of the floor that I need to go through. A little bit of everything in there, but for the most part, it's a lot better. I haven't been doing as many edited videos of late, mainly because my allergies have been really bad lately, so I haven't had a chance to work down. So it's mainly just from phone stuff, but my phone's been screwing up lately, so I'm gonna see if it makes a difference if I put it on the computer and edit it first. But the syncing of the audio and the video when I record stuff on my phone's been kind of screwy lately. We'll see how that goes. But today what I want to do is I want to work on my road pig using a Brock Lesnar figure and paint that up and see how that goes to fix that character, because I think he's like perfect like meathead character for a road pig. And I know in the future they might actually do one, because they look like they're doing a lot more of the unique characters now. Fine, just have it mine. Plus, I know I can't stand Brock Lesnar, so turning him into something else is a double win for me right there. So first things first, I this came off a G.I. Joe classified figure. It's an arm guard. I think it was actually one of the gung hos I've gotten. I put that on his wrist, and then this is off of He-Man. I popped the leg off the Brock Lesnar. I put this He-Man guard on there. I'm going to paint that up silver, and that's the first couple of things will be done on this. So first coat of paint on the armor piece for his legs on there. Of course it's sloppy right now, but it's going to get cleaned up more later. And then I did the stripes on his head. I added the red go all the way around the front. Of course on the original it doesn't, but I thought it would look cool like that. So I really need to learn how to focus better. Yeah. So far so good. Now let that dry, and then my next thing is put another coat on this to try to get that silver done. I might do some more white on his head, and then I need to paint this up, his weapons, and then put the water slide decal. The water slide decal of I don't think I'm gonna get that focus. And knocked over everything. Yeah, that's a water slide of a tattoo of Dreadnok stuff, so it's gonna be his tattoo on his arm. So I added some spots of black onto this too, and I gotta do clean it up some. And also now onto the water slide decals. So I had to move in here because the lighting wasn't letting it focus as good. Let me see if I can get it focused. There we go. Get it really great. There. I think I get it pretty good. But he's got his Dreadnok's tattoo. I decided to put it on his chest, even though I know Road Pig's tattoo is more. He's got. I think he's got two. I think he's got one shoulder and one in his back. And of course, I could took the stupid Brock Lesnar one off here, but. That looked pretty good. It's a little bit shiny, but the figure itself is a little bit shiny. There's ways of doing these much better than just sticking them on. Believe me, look it up. There's stuff you can put on them, the prep for them and everything. I usually just put mine on, and if it starts moving after I put it on, I might fucking hit it with some nail polish or something like that, which I'll probably do with this one. Because, yeah, I think it looks pretty good so far. I mean, I thought about painting his legs to be like pants, but, you know, I kind of like it looking different. It's like the hands. I almost changed the hands from the Brock Lesnar hands, but to kind of make it look more like a modern look to him. So I decided to go with two tattoos. Now he's got a Dreadnok Syndicate on here, and I need to smush this down some more. And then his, of course, regular Dreadnok's one. So he's got two Dreadnok tattoos on him. Yeah. Mainly because once I put his shoulder pads on him on this, which will probably stay. You won't be able to even see that one. But I wanted to put it on him anyways. So I'm finished with my row pig custom. Like, I decided to cut bits of the shoulder pads off to make them look really rough anyways, and then you can see his other tattoo. What I'm going to do is do a chain. I think when I buy some more chain stuff for crafting chain, all the way down the shoulder pads and go across his waist to make like a chain belt. I think he looks pretty good. And he can go up on my shelf now. But I loved this figure as a kid, and one of the few vehicles I ever got was not his, but what was the other guy that came with the Mad Max vehicle? Whatever. But him and Road Pig would always be like a tag team when I would play like wrestling with them. So I basically just took again going over what I did. I made the cinder block thing out of styrofoam and just a piece of stick here. This is from a He-Man figure. That's from a G.I. Joe. The rest G.I. Joe. We got the two tattoos, which are, where did I get those? Throw paint everywhere. The decals came from, let's see, that's really good. Yeah, Bad Mother tacos. Bad Mother Tattoos and Customs. Like, I try to focus on those addresses. We can see stuff. I got them off eBay, off the eBay store, but they're really good. I got a bunch of G.I. Joe ones, but that's where I got all my G.I. Joes. So it's got those. The shoulder pads was from my old Road Warriors figure, and then I just painted the head. So I think that's pretty good. I mean, from a Brock Lesnar figure, I was actually going trash because I don't like him very much, and I got this one for like $1. And I was just going to strip some stuff off of it. It fits perfect as a Road Pig. Yeah. So that's cool. So next, I'm probably going to do some Black Knight stuff. Or finish my grifter. I don't know. I still got chain spawns to do back there. Never enough time to do the stuff. So remember to find all the ways to have fun with your collectibles. I've always said this. I have a lot more ways than just buying collectibles. Customizing, figure photography, and all that stuff. It just makes it a lot more enjoyable hobby. You don't get bogged down totally on just buying stuff, especially if you ain't got much money for that. But yeah, like, subscribe, all that. Have fun with your toys, and remember, they are toys, they are action figures, and they are dolls.
The Trinity Prophecy by Marissa Kinzel, with illustrations from Melissa McManus. Behind one of the trees at the opening, Neros spotted a figure. She was small, like him, and she had long hair that looked like green leaves woven together. Her skin blended with the bark of the tree she hid behind, and if not for her decorated dress and bright yellow eyes, Neros would not have noticed her. "You're blue," she said. The prince smiled. "I'm not blue, I'm Neros." The girl frowned, concealing herself further behind the tree. "No, I mean your skin, it's blue. And you flew down from that mountaintop all of a sudden. Where does it lead?" Neros looked fondly back up the mountain, though his town was shrouded by a white haze of falling snow. "At the top of the mountain is my home, Vitur. My father is the king, and today he said I'm old enough to explore Endra, all on my own." He smiled, placing his hands on his hips. The girl didn't look so impressed. "Endra is peaceful. Your king was smart to let you explore now, but you're dumb for leaving home." "What? Why?" "Because you have no means of protection." The girl came out from behind the tree, gesturing to Neros with open palms. "What on your person would protect you if I attacked you?" As if to prove her point, the girl stretched out one arm, summoning long limber vines from the tree's canopy. She sent them to wrap around Neros, constricting his body and pinning his arms to his sides as they slipped and circled his torso. The prince cried out in surprise as he was lifted off the ground and brought closer to the girl. "See, you're defenseless," she proclaimed, grinning in defiance. "How do you know that I won't kill you right here, right now?"
The Trinity Prophecy was written by Marissa Kinzeal. Our narrators are Journey Brown Saintel, Theo Holt-Bailey and Christian Marte. This audio adaptation was produced by Brian C. Williams and Marissa Kinzeal. The voice of Tin Universe is Stacey Taylor. For ebooks, webcomics, short films and more, head over to tinuniverse.blogspot.com.